Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. Pieces is a form of art. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
What is going on? We got the Crypto Kings live stream is back. B-Roots is freaking out, watching too much Rocky and Apollo Creed to be fighting. And B-Roots was right on this one, guys. I was getting ready to go fishing on my trip, and I saw all the FUD, and my bag started going down. And I said, B-Roots, what's going on? And he said, bro, I got screenshots. Don't worry. And I came back, and that thing's almost back at new all-time highs. And we got a lot to talk about today. It feels good to be back. What's up, my guy, B-Roots?
What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy, B-Roots back at it again. I cannot be fudded. No one can stop B-Roots because when he sees something, he makes sure it happens. Man, the FUD just got reversed, bro. We're going to talk about that. We're going to put an end to it. And, man, if you weren't around and if you were denying, I'm seeing a little boys club happening in the PulseChain community. I see it forming. The boys clubs, they're starting to form, and I see it, and I see further than anybody else. Man, some people just can't let go of their original opinions of PRC20s.
And their bear market mentality. I'm going to save everyone. I'm going to save them. People, we got to stop with the I'm going to save. If you have an objective or something that you want to talk about that you don't agree with, just put your opinion out there, but don't say sell and do all this craziness. That's financial advice, first off. And second off, just make your own decision, guy. You see me and B-Roots bullish on something. You see someone else fudding it. Look at both perspectives, but don't sell or buy on anyone's tweet. Just take that information in,
dumbest thing.
do your own research, and make your own decision, man. Always, like, at least check it out. If someone FUDs, I look into it. All right, let's be honest, look into it. But oh my gosh, sell. That's not going to make you win in crypto. I promise you that.
Nah, and here's how the argument is going to change. So I'm going to predict how arguments change. So before it even changes, it's going to change this way. I hope it goes to $1. I hope everybody makes their gains, but it still won't maintain $1. I guarantee you, bro, that's going to be the new argument because they were wrong. They told you to sell. Everyone sold. And now that it's going back up, it's like, well, I mean, it's just a shit coin. It's just whatever. Like, this is how it is in kind of like flipping around. It's just a shit coin. Yeah, I was wrong. I hope everyone makes money still, even though I was wrong and told you to sell. Well, it's not going to maintain $1, but I told you to sell at 0.0001. But they don't understand the degen community, bro. They don't get us. They will never get us. And that's the thing. I warned about it way before PulseChain got even launched. I said the degens is going to take over because they don't understand how we work. They don't understand. They think we just don't got no brains whatsoever. We don't know how to do nothing. We don't know how to read the blockchain. We don't know how to look up stuff for ourselves. We just depend on the people that supposedly know. And you make your decisions off those people. And I tell you, week in and week out, learn how to make yourself as good as them in however you want to do it within crypto. And don't depend on somebody else.
That's exactly a great point. And just look at it, guys, right? These people that are talking about it, they know the blockchain. They know TA. They know these things. Listen, but we know meme coins. B-Roots his name is Moon King for a reason. We know meme coins. Look at the specialists. And we're not saying we're always going to be right, guys, but just remember that follow the people who do this, bro. We live meme coins. We love meme coins. And degens will be degens, B-Roots. And going back to your point, they are going to degen in something. So let them do their thing. People want to play high risk, high reward plays, and they're going to do it somewhere. And if it's something that's on PulseChain, it can only benefit the blockchain. More attention, more money coming into PulseChain. And that is the overall goal. So if you have an objective, if you think that, hey, I object to this certain thing, or hey, guys, watch this, you could bring it to someone's attention. But to just flood a bag, and we see some people in here, I got flooded out of my pDAI. The FUD was crazy. It was crazy. But guess what? B-Roots bought that FUD. You have a lot of gains to be made, even if you buy right now. Not financial advice, but there is something going on with pDAI. We're going to talk about it. And Sami, I know you watch our stream. Much love to you, brother. You do a lot of good for the PulseChain community. It's okay to say you're wrong, and we're not going to continue to hate on you. It's over after this stream, but you were wrong.
Yeah, it's over at this stream because I just put it out there front place, man. Somni a cool dude, man. I like Somni. I'm sure if I saw him at the bar, I'd be like, yo, that's Somni. We have a drink, we have fun, we talk crypto, everything. It's very cool. So all this stuff is just marketing to get everybody to know that I was right. But it's a lot of marketing. KDP, KDP actually didn't really even say anything bad and told you not to sell.
You mean
she
not
just
to buy
said it during the FUD, which added to it, which made it happen even worse. So she really didn't even do anything crazy. Poseidon guy, the one who created the tweet in the beginning, like,
yeah, please explain. Yeah, look at his background.
Like, he's got the biggest motive out of everybody.
He's your competition. This is competition, bro.
centralized stablecoin known to man coming to PulseChain. And like, that's very anti-DAI. So there's no doubt in my mind why he would even be the one to start it. And I've seen this happen on PulseChain already before, because it's not going in the direction that certain people want it to go in price and narrative. So what you're seeing is the degens, as usual, are making the most money on the chain. It's that simple. There are new whales being created as we speak, because there are whales leaving the ecosystem. There's whales who aren't even buying anything. They say they're buying, but they're not. They're not. You know how much PulseChain, if I decide to sell my DAI or Atropa, how much PulseChain I would have right now just over that? Just over a week of speculation.
And we're like a 10x up, man. We're only a 10x up. Like,
it's not even funny. So the point that I'm making is there are whales being made in the making as we speak.
Absolutely.
And that's what speculation does. Because I made, let me play that Richard Hart, because I'm sure everybody saw it. But if you didn't see the Twitter, you need to be following me at IMB Roots. And if you're not, I feel sorry for you, because you're missing out on a lot. On how I think. It's never financial advice. Never financial advice. But I speak about what I like and what I do, and you can do your own research based off of that and do what you please to do. But don't look at me as your savior. Don't look at me as like the guy to worship. Don't look at me as the guy who's going to make sure I put you in the right direction. Absolutely not. I am not that guy. So you're not going to see me say, sell everything. You're not going to see me say, you better get out because of this, and that. Especially if I didn't do any damn research on the thing. So I want to put this out here because I want to show you what is happening as we speak. Present screen. Share screen. Maybe make sure that's the right one. There it is. Right here, bro.
Now, when I say solves the whales, we're really just creating new whales. So we're killing the old ones so that you can be a whale. But we're still going to have whales, right? That's just how life is. Anytime a new project starts from nothing, fewer people know about it when it starts than when it's been around for a while. And that gives the early people an advantage. And in our system, the early people get in our system, the early people get huge advantages. It's by design, right? So we're not solving inequality. We're just getting rid of the old whales and making new ones. So what else?
Can't deny it, man. You can't deny it. So what you're seeing is just new stuff coming about. And when you're afraid to speculate a little bit, when you are afraid to go outside the box, you're going to get passed up real quick. Very quick. And that's what I see happening right now. New whales are being created as we speak. And these whales aren't even part of like PulseChain, Hexagon community. They came in from the outside. They actually came in to dump PulseChain.
Here's a good comment, viewers, because this is kind of what shut the FUD up. KDP had solemnly claimed that they were watching wallets minting and dumping pDAI with their chain analysis. And honestly, they were blaming you.
But I see everything that was blaming me. It was my fault. B Roots is pumping and dumping. B Roots is an influencer that's doing it to you, and he's selling. I saw all the comments. I saw the N-word. I got called a parasite. And then Dip Catcher comes up and goes, "It was me, guys. It's not a scam. I'm just using it." Bro, like you couldn't. I just sat there and just screenshotted every little thing, bro. Screenshot, 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 screenshot. It was so easy. It was such an easy screenshot. I was laughing the whole time while I was screenshotting.
Well, and then you had even I saw people commenting like, yeah, I fudded it too so I could buy a bag. So, you know, I feel bad. And look at this. Some will FUD you out of your bag or buying a coin. Be careful who you let influence you. That was a great statement. But not only that, be careful of the people that try to FUD you out of your bag. So you sell it so they can buy in because they see opportunity. They want a better position. If there's a little bit of FUD, they'll add gas on that fire and try to get that price down so they can buy in.
So in a way, just to set the record straight, they are correct in a way. What they aren't correct about is they don't see the ecosystem. They don't see everything that's happening. They don't see what $800,000 burnt and locked on a different coin that's connected with that. They didn't see that. All they looked at is DAI and saw selling happening and just made a comment. So what we're going to do later on in the stream, we're going to bring back one of our detectives, a different detective this time.
Oh, cool.
There's even more. There's even more to learn. So all the funners, all the haters, all those who don't want to speculate, just hold your bags, guys. DCA into Ethereum HEX, guys. That shit's down another 80%. And we're just moving. The degens are finding the ways to make money. Matter of fact, HEX is down by 50% in the last month or so. Since this is up 200%, whatever, 200x, whatever it is that I'm up on it, man, I could buy way more HEX if I want some HEX. Guess what? The difference between me and those people that just sit there and buy and hold and just don't do anything else with the ecosystem, I become a bigger whale in the coin that you like. If I want to buy it, I have a choice. They don't have a choice. They stick with their thing and they stick with it, which is okay. 1,000%.
Why don't you share your screen and bring up the pDAI chart? Let's look at what the FUD did and just look at where it's at now.
Yeah, sure.
And there's some other people. We continue to have people ask, how do you find pDAI?
All right, I'll show you here.
Just so
once
people
again, I'm cool with KDP. Once again, I'm cool with Sami. Once again, I really don't know Poseidon that well, so I can say I'm cool. I'm cool with him because I don't really know him that well. But any of those who were plotting out the N bomb, Parasite, B Roots is dumping on you, all that. Nah, I'm not cool with you. I'm not cool.
Blocked.
Yeah, like they got the hammer real quick.
Yeah, no, and I'm right there. And I'm right there too. I think Katie and Sami are great for the PulseChain community. They're huge key members in it, and you know, we get stuff wrong sometimes. They get stuff wrong. We're all humans. So, but much love to those.
Wrong a lot of times. I'll sit there and straight up tell you, I get stuff wrong all the time. But when I hit, boy, I hit big.
And when you're wrong, do you admit you're wrong?
Huh?
And when you're wrong, do you admit you're wrong?
Absolutely. Every single time I'll admit I'm wrong. I see you guys up in here. Guess what? I'll give them a shout out. TYRH. I'm wrong about TYRH. I still wouldn't buy the shit. Like, I still ain't paying 22% taxes to get into it. But guess what? I was wrong about the coin. And if you think I'm going to go in with 22% tax now after it's mooning, absolutely not. But I was wrong from the beginning that say I won't work it. You got to realize it is stupid for me. It's stupid to me to pay 22% tax. Why? Why do I admit that I'm wrong, but I'm still right in my thought process? Because if my thought process that every single coin that I pay 22% tax is good, it now becomes a habit. And I do not want to create a bad habit. I don't want to create a bad habit of buying high tax coins. So I'm wrong, but I don't change my thought process.
Zuka, he's the one who shielded on Shield Tank. You guys are up at 10x. Congratulations. But
Killing.
remember, you getting taxed 22% right off the bat when you sell. Just saying, but you guys are killing it, and congrats, man.
So let's get, I'm going to show you if you want to get into a PRC20, how to do it. In this situation, it is pDAI. None of this is financial advice. We're not telling you what to buy. Just want to let you know that. So let's go to Dex Tools. Bam, Dex Tools is right here. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to type in DAI. pDAI. I'm going to type in DAI. First one right there, $36.24 million in liquidity. That is the big DAI. I click on that. I will take this address right here and I will copy this address because that's the address, that's the PRC20 token that is on PulseChain. I will then go up here in the search bar and I will paste that address into the search bar. I will come over here and click PulseChain and boom. Oh!
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at that FUD candle just get demolished. Look at that sell pressure. Boom. Look at that candle just bam, bam. And then it just says doji. What is a doji? When a doji happens, it's time to reverse. So if anyone saw this, I did. And you see that doji, it's like, okay.
You bought the
Time to
doji?
go the other way around. Just like you saw a doji here, it's about time to turn around to the other day. That's where the FUD happened.
So a doji, whether it's green or red, means go the opposite way? Or does
Most times it means
reverse?
It's like I'm not sure. It's like a tiebreaker. But what happens in a tiebreaker? It's not bullish when it's going up. You want to see more bullish action. You don't want to see, oh, I want to go down. No, tiebreaker. I want to go up. No, tiebreaker. So most likely you're going to go the opposite direction because there's not enough buy pressure coming through. There's more sell pressure coming through. This is not a big candle, but look at the amount of sell pressure that was coming through during that candle. So it was trying its harder to push up, but there was more sells coming through. So therefore, the next candle, whoa. But what happened? People realize we just got fudded out of our bags. So another doji came out. So when I see another doji after all that sell pressure, most likely it's time to reverse. And what happened right after that one, that doji, whoop, the green candle came over, and I don't see any more dojis. I'm seeing back to where we originally were. 108% up. You could have bought in at 0.00053. And now we're sitting at 0.0024.
So
almost a 5x.
10x.
No.
Oh, almost a 5x, yeah.
Almost a 5x. This morning it was a 6x, and then it traced down back pretty much a 5x. What people don't realize is these zeros add up real quick when you get to a penny, to 2 cents, because for every 0.00024, you gain a double in the money that you put in. You put in 1 million, 5 million pulse now. Every 0.0024, you gain another 5 million pulse, 5 million pulse, 5 million pulse, 5 million pulse. The amount of 0.0024 is in between 1 cent and 2 cents. Gonna go, the doubles go quick.
How many X's till we get to $1?
I want to say 7,000x probably. Let's see here. $1 divided by 0.0002. I'd say 25. Well, there's 25. 25 is a 4,000x. If you bought back down here, here's the difference of x's, peeps. $1 divided by 0.00053 was a 19,000x. If you buy in now, if you were to buy in now, if it gets to $1, 4,000x. If you bought the FUD, 19,000x. So I'm not saying it's going to $1. What we're going to talk about here later in the stream is how it can get there and what more information did we find to make this more a legit speculation. That's what I'm saying. So, but I think we started a little early, man. We went right on the pDAI. That's the hype right now in PulseChain, because PulseChain is kind of struggling, which PulseChain actually is coming back to life, slowly coming back to life. And DAI could be a reason. But we'll talk about that later.
Yeah. You want to pull up the PulseChain chart and do some TA on it, since we're kind of talking about PulseChain?
PulseChain up 7%.
Let's
Look at
go.
that. Look at those lines. Perfect. Look at that. Perfectly done. If you're not watching this stream, if you're not subscribed to this stream, and you're in PulseChain, you are missing out. That simple. Looks like it wants the W. It's a very odd looking W. But look where I said, bro. Like I said, right to the T. It hits it. I don't move these lines. It hit it. Went a little bit over. Hit it. Wrote lines where to look out for. If this breaks down, this was going to be next, in my opinion. It tried to break down to it, scared you, freaked you out. As soon as I see green go above that line, I'm bullish. Now, it could absolutely roll over. Like, absolutely could roll over. But that is a strong candle to go up like that. So I like what I see. Things are coming, to fruition with PulseChain. I want to see a W out. I want to get back above here. When we get back above here, all that shows is all that bearishness was taken away. So first I want to see this bearishness taken away, and then I want to see this bearishness taken away. When this is taken away, it's going to go fast, in my opinion. It goes fast. So, good.
Nice.
Look at HEX. HEX making its way back above. Same chart. Literally the same chart, bro. HEX on Ethereum. Nobody cares. Looks bad. Look on a weekly. It's kind of zoom out.
Oof.
You know what I mean? People were telling you the DCA and HEX, like, boo, boo. Like, I'm still going, boo. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this chart does not look good, man. It doesn't. Now, what I want to see is what I see right there. There you go. You got a doji. But with this chart is so bad, I want to see like it kind of just straightened out and no more dumping. I want to see a straightened out HEX and then like try to make some market structure going back up. It's not going to just boom, boom, and go straight up with a doji like you saw with PulseChain. There's no hype on the Ethereum HEX. There's more FUD on Ethereum HEX than anything. There's more FUD on Ethereum HEX than there is on me.
That's a lot of fun.
That's hard to do.
That's a lot of fun. Going back to PulseChain real quick, Z wanted to know what's up with that 10x by November. Is that still on?
SEC kind of screwed that a little bit, but I won't count it out.
Mm-hmm.
If we start going up now, and then maybe Richard Hart comes out and says something, maybe he's like, "Oh, I settled all, it's all over," and then bam, it starts shooting up. Yeah. Absolutely. So right now, as we sit, doesn't look good, but crypto will surprise you. It will surprise you. That came out in July, and another coin just settled with the SEC in like 4 months. July, August, September, October. Maybe they do the same thing, 3 months, 4 months. Maybe in September you see a settlement or some sort. I don't know. But right now, it doesn't look as good as 10x, but I will still follow history and go with it and say I'm still for it.
And it's just crazy too. Like crypto, I feel like when you don't expect something, it happens.
Yep.
Like when you expect something, it doesn't happen. So, you expected a 10x. We expected PulseChain just to go up. It didn't. And then now we're kind of like everyone doesn't expect it to go up for a long time, and it could just take off. Like one stream from Richard Hart, any news on the SEC case, just bam, like that thing goes. And when that thing goes, it's going to be like a snowball of momentum because
it's going to be stupid fast.
It's going to be wild.
It's gonna leave you behind.
Like you're not going to have time to be buying. Like it's just going to go.
Or it doesn't. I mean, go the other way too. So, I mean,
or it rolls over and goes to zero.
Yeah, you gotta realize that just like pDAI, everybody and their mom said, "Don't mess with stables. Stables is the worst thing you can possibly do." What ends up being like a crazy gainer everyone's talking about? A stable. The market is doing different than what the majority of people told you and said not to do. That's what markets do. Whether you like it or not, whether you believe in the narrative or not, whether you think you can mint pDAI for this much money and I can do it, it doesn't matter. If you could do it, why aren't you doing it? If it's that easy, why aren't you doing it? Why don't you do it and just drop the price and see what happens? It will slow. Oh, this is good. Ooh. Doji. Double doji. I like what I see. Sitting support on the line. I like what I see. It needs to go, though. It needs to go. Bitcoin needs to go. If this thing drops below, if it drops below here, it's not going to be pretty.
What's that number?
28.5. It's got support, though. So actually, I would say right now, for this week, 27.5. Next week, 27.8. The week after that, 28.1. The week after that, 28.4. The week after that, 28.6. So it slowly goes up because that's your support trend line. You can see a trend line all the way since January. So there's a trend line being supported. So even though this is a support line right here, the real true support is this line right here. So still on the way. I made these lines months ago. It's funny how it works out. I told you we're going to go here, we're going to break down. We're going to break down. We're going to go up here, we're going to break down. Like I've said all this stuff. I gave you these lines back in January when we did these lines. Our first show when we created this. So
where's that 300-week moving average at?
300-week moving average right here, 20,884.
Woo!
It's coming up quick.
Up, bro.
Not too long ago, we were talking about it being down here. And when it was coming down like this, and I was like, hey, man, we have an opportunity to come down here, but we're going to be saved by the 300-week moving average. That was at like, man, under 20,000. Now we're sitting out close to 21. So bullish. Looks good. I like what I see.
Nice. It's looking good, man. Well, yeah, I mean, we got a guest coming on the show. We're about 30 minutes in. Before he comes on, though, B-Roots, let's just talk about some speculation plays like on Ethereum, because there's obviously this new meta. It's kind of weird. I don't love it, but B-Roots gave me some advice. Said, don't fight the trend. Don't fight the meta. But there's also a coin that's the dark horse of crypto right now that nobody is talking about. And the thing is just a slow mooner.
It is dark. I don't know why people are just hate. Like, I don't get it. I just don't get it, man. Like, I don't know what people.
They hate meme coins, and then a utility like this. Coin. I know, but I'm saying the people are all against meme coins, the utility people. But then you have a real utility coin like this, and there's no community to be found.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah, actually, you're not going to get that. That's going to get front ran. That's it. Like that is your it's just slowly stepping its way up. Man, we talked about this 600, 700,000 market cap, like down here. And just been slowly talking about it. And just slowly it's getting bought up. You know, maybe it comes up, bam, does another U right there, and just goes and make another all-time high. It's just slowly creeping up. And then the pumps are pretty, looks pretty similar. 56% from that pump. %61 from that pump. So like it's just like you said, a slow mooner. It's not going too high. It's not a laws of meme coins thing because it's not going parabolic. So you can't follow a laws of meme coins on something like this. This is the one I've just been holding and just been like watching things come to fruition.
Yeah, it's up about a 10x, probably like a 9x, 8x from where we tweeted and started talking about this. And I mean, it dropped down to like 500K and then it just went. And for people who don't know, this is a utility play, the dark forest. If you've been wrecked or you've been seeing this Jared from Subway wrecking people with its sandwich bots, these guys are building a bot, getting nodes, whatever. We've talked about it for a while. There's going to be a coin that is going to be able to combat with Jared in some way, shape, or form, and they're going to give that revenue back to the people. So these guys are so far probably the closest that we've seen, and they're getting a community. They're testing the bot, and everyone's just waiting for it, and they're getting closer to releasing it. So does it happen? We don't know, but it's a 9x just on speculation so far. And if that bot comes out and you're getting huge ETH rewards, that thing's gonna go, dude. Like whoever does this bot, bro, like it does it right. Even if they get 1 to 5% of market share from Jared from Subway,
a lot of money.
That's gonna be a lot of money.
And the wallet holders get 100% of the revenue.
100%.
And the dev makes his money off of the taxes. So instead of the dev getting the bulk, the dev is betting that, hey, this thing is going to be so bullish, I'll make the money off the taxes. So the buy tax and the sell tax. Look at this. This thing, like you can just watch this thing. It's just getting bought up. Someone just bought 6.7 ETH worth.
Wow.
So it's like
whales are coming in.
Yeah. So you know you got buy tax, sell tax, 5%, 10% total. You know, half of that other coin, and you're seeing, you know that's more respectable, and then you're going to get that money back if they actually do what they say they want to do in the, you know, getting revenue from the ecosystem. 100% revenue. So what happens is, I'll bring this up here.
And you just look at the buys, B-Roots. Like whales are loading up on the like 5 ETH, 6.7 ETH, like 4.5 ETH at buying at these levels. Like you got to follow the money, man. This is you know, this is good amount of money people are throwing into this. So maybe they know something, or maybe they just believe in the speculation of this play.
Yeah, look at this. I mean, there's only 5 million dark out there, so that's why you see such a high price. And then 6% is locked in investing with 300,000, 6% of it. So outside of that, everyone's fighting for top position because that's just rewards going to the holders. So, you know, it costs you what, $50,000 or $100,000 now to get into this area. That's when them whales come in, and they want to bump you out of your spot. That's when price gets crazy. We haven't seen parabolic yet with this.
No, it's been slow growth.
When you see parabolic, it's going to go fast because there's a less coin. So this is going to see $10, $20. I guess it's going to go quick when you see the parabolic. You'll know. You'll know when you see a bunch, like 6 of these green candles in a row. That's when you're like, all right, here we go, peeps. We haven't even seen it yet. We're up 9x already. So looks good.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's do another one.
What's up, CZ? CZ in the house.
CZ. All right. So there's a meta going
Oh,
on, man.
gosh.
You tried to fight it, bro. I said don't fight it, man. And it was weird. So the top coins on Ethereum right now are just like previous coins. So what they're doing,
Bitcoin.
Harry Potter, Obama, I don't even know the name of it, it's so long. Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic, Inu. And the ticker's Bitcoin. So people are just making it up right now, bro. But this chart is mooning. It is at $142 million market cap. Imagine if you bought this thing at a $1 million market cap and you're sitting up 140x on Harry Potter, Obama, I don't remember what shit was. That's like a meta going on right now. You might not know it's happening, but it's happening, believe it or not. There's the next one. It's called Solana. Barbie Crash Bandicoot RFK 888 Inu. Ticker Solana.
Where do you see the full name? Because it cuts it
It's
off
right here. Oh, you didn't. Hold on. Sorry.
I was gonna. Oh, you went to the website.
Yeah, I went to the website.
Okay.
There you go. Barbie Crash Bandicoot RFK 888 Inu. Ticker Solana.
Did you get in that one?
No, I didn't get this one. I didn't know. Like I knew what was going on, but I really didn't think it much. That's a $2.66 million market cap.
Can I show you one that just came out? Oh wait, I'll let you.
Yeah,
go.
the one that I
private.
like. So you got like Bitcoin, you got Solana, and I'm like, bro, I'm all about SHIB.
You are a SHIB guy.
I'm a SHIB dude.
You are a SHIB guy.
SHIB come out, I was like, oh man, I can't. I was like, I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to do it. These long length, and I'm not doing it. It's stupid. And then SHIB came out. I was like, okay, I'm buying. Instantly, I said, I'm buying. And that was at what, 300, 400,000 market cap.
Yeah,
I think I tweeted it out fairly, like probably like 800, 900. And then they sold it. Obviously, they sold my tweet. And I said, that was stupid. This thing has narrative. So this one is, you're going to laugh at this one.
Check your the private message if you want to get in this one, because I got in. It came out an hour ago.
Nicolas Cage, Luigi Elmo, 42069 Inu.
Oh my god.
Ticker SHIB.
You gotta be retarded to like find these. Like, I like
but
it.
I'll tell you, bro, SHIB actually has one of the highest market caps of all these, and I think SHIB's going to run. I do. And here's another reason why I think SHIB's going to run. I'll be quick with it. SHIB's going to run, in my opinion, because Dogecoin is about to take off. I think an alt season is right around the corner, like next month, maybe late this month, the next month. And Dogecoin's running, the E-News are going to run. And when the E-News run, SHIB is going to run. And when SHIB run, well, you got Nicolas Cage, Luigi. Like the other SHIB is going to run. So it sounds stupid, but hey, I don't fight the market. Don't fight the market.
All right. Well, if you think the E-News are going to run, let me show you something. This one just came out an hour ago. And it's Inu, ticker symbol Inu. It just came out.
The problem with that is it's copying the name. The Harry Potter is already done.
Is that the exact one though?
Yeah, but that's a little. I'm not going to hate on it, but the Harry Potter Obama. Yeah, I talked about that already, didn't I?
Harry Potter Obama Inu. Is it the exact same one?
That's Bitcoin, isn't it?
I don't know if that's like I let me look.
Yeah, that's Bitcoin.
It is the exact one.
Yeah, so I don't know, man.
Hold on. Let me just look.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
It's Harry Potter Obama 10 Inu.
Yeah, Bitcoin is the Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu.
So this is Harry Potter Obama Inu without the 10. Yeah, that might not. That might, but
trying a little hard, bro. Trying a little hard.
Bro, I'm already up almost a 3x. So
yeah, well,
I'm gonna follow the laws of meme coins.
Get some gains. You ain't never
gonna
hear me
follow the laws of
getting
meme coins.
I ain't gonna hate on it. But I think Shib's the best one.
Hey, I'm in Shib. So I
All
don't know,
right, man. So what else? I
Keep
think we
going.
got something else on the list before we bring, what everyone's here to hear about. I know we got some haters in the chat listening.
Really?
I know we got some speculators in the chat. I know we got the pDAI OGs in the chat.
We got some whales in the chat that just bought up that dark forest.
New, freshly minted PulseChain whales in the chat. Let's see. I'll make sure we covered all our topics.
I think we did. I'm gonna look for some questions. Some PulseChain meme coins pump. PulseChain seems to be catching some of the meme coin pump. I'm gonna stick with pDAI for now.
For real, breathe
it. I don't know. It's just like there's gonna be a time where you're gonna get a 10x almost off every ape in like legit-ish meme coin in PulseChain. I believe it's just we're gonna have a meme coin run in PulseChain, I believe. And I just don't think right now is the time. There's a few chosen ones, but that's my opinion.
Listen, man, I got that community, and that's what I've been saying. Like, narrative, it's there. Community, it's there. Tokenomics, you can make an argument. You can make an argument if you don't know the whole story.
You're about to learn.
You don't know the whole story. Sheesh.
Nothing better.
Let's bring them on. Let's see. Let's get them the StreamYard link here.
What about X? I'll give you guys this. X is up. I have not given up X. I still got a bag. Hold up. X is up. Oh, it's up. It's only 20%, but it's sitting. Beards, you did call that. It did break the 12 million, but it got sold down, sitting at $11.41 million market cap. And I think that just rolled over the percentage of the day. It was up like 50% on the last 24 hours. So I see you, X Army. I see you. I got my bag.
Strong, man. X Army strong. They're still doing what they're doing.
That narrative's doing its thing. It just, I didn't like to see the selling like that. Obviously, no one did, but that's one of the ones that could creep right back up and be right back at all-time high.
I got a feeling this stream is about to become very popular.
We got 200 people in the house. Guys, smash that like button. If you're new here, consider subscribing. And if you don't like us, smash the dislike 3 times.
I think it's 2 times, actually.
Drop the knowledge, fam. What up, coach? Adam Redwolf. Drop some questions, guys. X is garbage. pDAI's the play. Hey, man, X did some gains. Goo God. Just because you weren't in it. That thing hit 50 mil.
Everybody's waiting for the peg.
Adam, who's your coach?
Get bigger. See, what they don't realize also is a lot of outsiders going to come. I'm telling you. Y'all didn't want to listen to me when back when
they won't. Who are they going to? Where are they going to come?
The outsiders are coming, and they're bigger than you. Like
what?
When it comes to the PulseChain wells and the HEX wells, the degen community is bigger than them. They don't realize how much money is in the degen ecosystem. They start speculating and they start coming over. You about to be real mad real quick. I told you it was gonna happen, bro.
He said, I was in it, bro. I made the top. Wow. Gugad just admitted he G'd that chart.
Yeah, he'd be mad that shit go right back to where it was.
For real. And that does a 3x from all-time high, Gugad. You're gonna be sad. I'm cheating, Gugad. Come on, man. Where's your moon bag?
He ain't found them all as meme coins.
No, he ain't, bro. You know Gugad ain't following laws of meme coins.
Nah, bro.
But, dude, I'm excited, man. We got some more investigators, some blockchain investigators, and they're about to reveal some little nuggets about pDAI.
Yeah. He's loading up right now as we speak.
Had B-Roots bought that dip, if I wasn't fishing, I probably would have too.
Bro, I was so confident because nothing they said is nothing we knew already.
We didn't know, you mean?
No, we knew it because
that's what you said.
They didn't know.
Gotcha. No, I'm saying
We
it's
knew what they were
everything
telling.
they said. It's nothing that we didn't know.
Correct.
There you go. I mean, they must have not watched the stream. KDP,
You ready for this? I'm the what they don't know. All the fathers don't know. Dylan. What the fathers don't know.
What if pDAI saves the PulseChain community and it brings it up and it brings the hype and it brings the attention and everyone's talking about it because it pegs
This
is the one
back into the ecosystem. That's it. What they don't know. Burnt. It's only getting bigger. It's a $1 million market cap.
It's on the blockchain, baby. It's all on the blockchain. Remember the blockchain guy on Chill Tank?
There's no liquid. No, it's not gonna be liquid. It's not liquid. I can do this. Oh, he's full, bro. Easy.
That thing's going up. I did not get in Atropa. It's actually a poisonous plant. I looked it up.
No.
Okay.
I saw someone say it's a poisonous plant. You don't want to get in a coin that's a poisonous plant. It's gonna wreck you. I was like, oh my goodness, man. Some of these people are just stupid. Shouldn't be on Twitter.
Oh wow. Wait, hold up.
I think he's got issues with his mic.
The 12-hour. I think pDAI is hitting new all-time high this week. What do you guys think in the chat? I've been watching it fly. The peg.
Did you put them on already?
Device not connected. It says on his deal.
That's what I got. I'm talking to him right now.
If the peg is really planned by Richard Hart, he will not only create the most millionaires ever, just like he said, but he'll push his own ecosystem with huge new whales buying in.
Here's the funny thing is everybody's just talking about DAI and they don't even know. I know people that are in DAI, supporting DAI,
and they don't even know about it.
But know nothing about that.
Atropa.
Atropa. Look at that, yeah. Bam! That's a bullish growing chart. Every day. Just grows every day.
I'm gonna buy that dip.
Good luck.
I'm buying it, bro.
What dip? You had your dip turn.
No.
Your dip turn right here.
I'm gonna FUD Atropa.
That was your dip right there.
No. I'm gonna FUD Atropa.
So therefore,
I will FUD it, guys. 100%, 100%.
It's unfuddable now, bro.
I like how our numbers go up and we're just not even talking about nothing.
The worst of the FUD happened, though, right? It's unfuddable now, bro.
Yeah.
Especially after today.
I hope that's the same with PulseChain. Coach X checking you out. Who's Coach X? Who's this coach? I feel like this is related to me.
Yeah, B-Root got a little surprise for you, bro.
Bro. You're a good crypto coach, but I don't think they're talking about that.
Not letting him go. Did we lock it at all?
Lock what? Oh, here he is. Device not connected. Hold on. This will need to connect their mic cam before you can add them to the stream. Dolly needs to reconnect.
In the beginning.
Look at my guy right here, bro. He's helping me out.
What?
Oh wait, oh no, that was the wrong one. Sorry, the comments are flying so fast. pDAI is trash. Won't reach peg. Everyone sell now so I can get an entry coffee. Yo, look at this guy who just joined my stream. Check this out. Only in Florida. Come here. had a little lizard crawl on my desk.
A lizard crawling on your desk, bro. What the hell you got going on there?
Like, we get these little lizards in Florida that sneak in the house. All right. Let's see if we can get him on. Hold on. Look at this. This guy loves SHIB, bro. Mooning hard.
Ooh.
Launched on Shibarium this week. Dev said 100 mil.
Told you, bro. You don't be messing with my call.
Bro, that's kind of a bearish call. 100 mil? I'm selling at 50. Just kidding.
Shibarium coming out too?
That would be bullish.
Mm.
Should I add to the bag? No.
You do what you gotta do, man. I'm already stacked, loaded to go.
pDAI will do these. pDAI will use this collateral for loans, I think. Huh. Where's Sami? Where's Sami? Need FUD to buy dip.
It goes, man.
Sami, you can come on here and just say you're sorry, bro. We're not mad anymore because people bought the dip. People got flooded out of their bags. They're mad.
I wasn't even mad in the beginning. I just shook my head and just said, "We're gonna lose that one."
Because Sami drops a lot of good knowledge. Now, some of it's similar to ours, but
well, we just think similar. I don't think it's
no. I think you and Sami have like the closest like teachings that I've seen, like as far as like on trading, and he doesn't get ultra bearish, so he doesn't get people like super wrecked and just you know, I've never really heard someone say like the cycles of crypto and how the higher market caps obviously aren't going to get the same gains, and just talking about, you know, reality. All you hear is Moonboy talk on YouTube, like, oh, this is going to be the craziest bull run. You guys are definitely realists. It still says.
Hold on, let me get out of my stream share just to see if that is an issue.
Shib. Autistic Shib. Shib. Nicolas Cage. It's because you like Nicolas Cage, bro. Coach X waiting on you.
Browser has blocked your mic and camera. To join the broadcast, click the camera icon in the address bar. What the fuck?
Hold on, guys. Settings, audio, guests. Viewer comments. Guests can stream this on their own destination.
You have another browser.
My Chads do not fade Shib. Only if you hold your bag, Goo God. I don't want you creating tops on Shib. Autistic Shib. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think I know where he's having issues. Hold on. Man, it's hot this thing, bro.
Well, you're wearing a sweater in freaking August, bro. There he is. Coach X.
Hey!
How's it going, guys? Sorry about that.
Oh, you got the coaches up.
All right. I had to move to my phone, so I'm gonna be.
There we go.
I'm gonna be sending you stuff, B-Roots, and then putting it onto your.
Oh, we lost him.
There we
Okay.
go.
It's just gonna work a little bit easier that way. Hold on. Now I have to get everything organized because everything just got blocked out. But anyways, I wanted to show everybody real quick first and foremost something here.
Hold on, Coach X. Coach X, I'm going to pause you for 1 minute.
Go for
Guys,
it.
we have 220 people in this stream right now. We don't even have 100 likes. If you guys want to hear this detective work, we appreciate Coach X taking time out of his day, coming here for the pDAI community after all the FUD, clearing some things up. Smash that like button, guys. Let's get this up. At least to 100. And
If you're in pDAI, you should be hitting that like button because this is going to get taken out to more people outside of the ecosystem. So,
all right, well,
even if you don't even like pDAI, you should be smashing it because
smash it 3 times. If you
might
don't
be
like it.
interested in coming over to PulseChain. Be smart.
We're almost there. Almost there, guys. Come on. Smash it
So
up.
yeah, just send them to me in.
All right, we're
chat,
there.
I just sent you the first thing in the program.
Just kind of tell me which one you want me to bring up.
Just do the first one I just sent you.
Okay, cool.
And then go up to the top and switch the pairing.
Okay.
And this is going to show, if you go to basically like a 5-minute, actually go to like maybe the hour.
Okay.
But you can see this is between PUSDC and then also pDAI.
Hold on a second. And bring it up for the audience first. Bam. Present. Share. USDC. All right, so I got on the hourly. How do I change? Because I use Dex Screen. So how do I change it to the pair? How do I change the pairing?
So it's going to be up there to the top. It should be there to the right, top right.
Die. There you go.
Mm-hmm. So as you can see, the discrepancy of basically when these pairings actually launched, which is back in 07 of June. And as you see, the pairingness of the two do not come to perpendicular until the actual the MakerDAO contract kind of started doing this thing by kind of like getting everything back correlating back to a dollar. So as you can see here, that big dip down was the day and the dip of the FUD. As you can see, that's on the 10th. If we go back and look at the 10th, what was the 10th? The 10th was that Thursday. So, and basically we just, Atropa and everybody was doing their job with the MakerDAO and kind of bringing everything to perpendicular census when it comes to a stable coin. Hold on.
So this is basically saying, hey, we're going on our dollar pairing, but we switch in the USDC. You just don't see it yet.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So it's kind of like a hidden type of thing where you can actually see what's everything is trying to do. And we can just go down or go into the Atropa pairing and actually understand what kind of like LPs are actually happening with Atropa itself and what it's trying to act like. Let me find another thing real quick.
Hi, Dylan.
So I'm going to be sending you another wallet or a hash thing right here.
Real quick, Coach X, what was your thoughts when the FUD came out on their claims?
People just don't know how to do their own homework, and then whenever we asked the questions to individuals, it was like they're just like, oh yeah, people can mint out of thin air. It's just like, so what is exactly DAI representing on Ethereum? And it's a forked copy, so the same kind of implications of what DAI does on Ethereum is going to do the exact same thing on PulseChain itself. And also just understanding what a MakerDAO contract is on pDAI and what it does to correlations between USDC and pDAI itself. Was that we have to have the understanding, or basically DAI is 50% USDC and then 50% Ethereum. So the same kind of like thought process to kind of peg those two things into like a dollar hash token or until it gets to that point. If let's just say that USDC and pDAI, there's more buying and selling pressure on one or the other. So basically what the MakerDAO contract does is if pDAI keeps on going up, it does the minting, it gets triggered and starts doing the minting to basically inflate it back and to be perpendicular with the USDC. And then also what is backed by USDC? It's Circle. So it's a centralized entity actually pegging USDC to $1. So there is a backbone. So what we are looking at exactly just going to blockchain analysis is having the thought process of Atropa being that backbone, but the difference is it's over 60% of the US or pDAI and Atropa pair is burnt. And whenever it does any kind of market calls or just basically going into basically all the ERC20s, we can also add wrap Bitcoin to the scope of things as well. But it's basically being like the alternate ego of the MakerDAO contract and basically burning some of the ERC20s into these LP pools in Atropa of like a upside down R and all that kind of stuff, and like different things of that sort. But that's basically a burn function when it comes to just, you can just look at the chart itself. Like it basically, when you look at any kind of chart in any kind of like world, there are the human variabilities in crypto, but by buying and selling does not look like the same kind of TA or whatever you want to call it when it comes to the ERC20s, especially the pDAI. And also you can look at Atropa itself. There's not a lot of high trading volume, and when you actually pop up Atropa onto, let me get the right Atropa. I'm going to send you the Atropa pDAI pair.
Okay.
So I just sent that to you as well. So that is just basically showing it's like with the volume of its, when you look at the volume and actually look like what's going on, there's no volume that shows. And you can see in the last, but you can see it on the volume of the last 7 days. There's 772K going in and out. It's gone up 734%. And for all the haters, what other pair has done something like that in the last like 3 weeks? Oh wait, there hasn't been anything. But going on, just looking at the whole anecdote of these two pairs going up in great metrics and understanding like what's going on with Atropa liquidity. It's at 1.17 million to the market cap of 1.23, and that has just happened today or over the night. It was like yesterday. The liquidity has always outdone the market cap for some reason, which we were trying to understand and speculate on that sort. Any questions there?
No, that's self-explanatory. What do you look? Actually, I do have some. What do you look at as far as like the available supply for Atropa? It seems like the top wallet holder is just kind of like, and I remember looking at this. It wasn't that many wallet holders, so a lot of people stepped in for sure, obviously. But you can see a lot of people aren't speculating big time on it, but there's only so much supply, it looks like. So how do you kind of do that?
So looking at that sense and talking about the supply is actually going to lead me into the next finding that we actually did over the weekend, and I'll talk about that in here in a second. But as you can see, we can just look at the top holder. What's the top holder? It's a PulseX liquidity pool. That's 47%. Next holder is another PulseX liquidity pool which is 24%. And if we go into looking at it, both the last two transactions were 3 months ago. So basically, that is when Atropa was first launched, too. And then also we can look at the activities of token transfers going in and out, and understand like it's only going from Atropa to Pulse, or Atropa to pDAI, or there's too many like, so like in the last like 30 minutes alone, there has been over 175 different transfers in this wallet itself. So also one thing I can talk about is there's over 16 other liquidity factors on these pools too in Atropa itself. So going from SHIB to Link to like the examples that I was giving, like or upside down R. But it's kind of funny to say every single time there is, what's to say, a skeptic or a person that is just saying, oh, you're a dumbass person to believe all this kind of nonsense. But every single time I bring up Atropa, they have like
Never heard of it.
well, I don't know what Atropa is. It's minting DAI out of thin air. So it's like, no, that's the MakerDAO contract. Another thing that we have come and found, if I can find it, if I can't find it right now, but there was some kind of payment to MakerDAO itself over a 6 to 7 figures amount to do something on PulseChain when it comes to regarding the ERC20s, and that is confirmed. So that is
somebody paid, like, well, you can't say how do you make a payment to MakerDAO?
There was a Tornado Cash payment to MakerDAO by somebody, which we don't know who it is. Give me like 30 seconds. I'll come back right back to you. Yeah. I'll bridge over to the next thing we talk about.
Okay. Yeah, there's very few people that uses Tornado Cash. it's like man, like the speculation and the the coincidence is a little bit too obvious for me. So some people want to speculate that it is Richard Hart. Some people want to speculate someone close to Richard Hart. Regardless, we know the history of Tornado Cash. We know the history of DAI, and it's doing something that no one else thought. And I think the main reason why you're getting a lot of people be so negative, just as we spoke before, is because everyone in the beginning, since in existence, the hate on PRC20, specifically the stable coins, were no. That like, don't mess with them. You shouldn't deal with it. You're going to get wrecked. They're not backed by anything. And I think what we're seeing right now is something different that many people didn't expect. And right now, everyone's showing that market analysis chart. Right now, they're in disbelief. They're in the disbelief part of the chart. They don't believe it. And, you know, we'll see. Ian, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're on. Coach, you are muted. Yeah, he was talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Coach K. You're good. Coach X. Coach K. Coach X.
So I just sent you the next thing I was wanting to lead into. So also looking at the supply sense of Atropa itself, that supply is let me just go look at it. It's 1,100,000,000, or it's basically 1. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's some wallets that we tracked, basically going through a couple of different transactions, and it led us to a project on Ethereum called Blend. So when we first found Blend and looking at it, the first thing that, like, when I saw it myself, I just look at the symbol that they have. Okay, when we were like the rabbit holers were going down and we were talking, discussing, we've had a couple, like, multiple, like, the voice chats talking for like hours and hours and hours. I don't know how much sleep I've actually had. But B-Roots, what from your stance and knowledge of Blend do you know about?
Not much. When you spoke about it in the chat, it was by luck. I went on YouTube and just listened to their longest stream. And I just like, all right, let me listen to it and pick some stuff up around the yard. And then they started talking about PulseChain. So they're a privacy cross-chain bridge, from what I understand. And the token BLL, I believe, doesn't necessarily have anything to do with the bridge, but there's going to be, they're working on doing that for the token holders. But they wanted to work on PulseChain 11 months ago. So they were eyeing up PulseChain, whether it's on purpose or just them speculating that people on PulseChain is going to need a bridge. This is what really, really put my antlers up. So in that interview, 20 minutes and 20 seconds in, I remember that, they were talking about a bridge, that PulseChain people are going to need a bridge. And they said, how are people going to buy PulseChain right away? Well, we are setting that up for people on PulseChain. Now, my thinking behind that is, 11 months ago, I would be like, well, Richard Hart's going to build a bridge. It doesn't matter. Like, who cares? It doesn't matter. Fast forward to 3 months ago, we had an issue with the bridge. Nobody could get in. So right there, I was like, well, why would he be building a bridge speculating that people are going to need a bridge when we all knew that Richard Hart was going to create that bridge? What comes to it, he's creating a scenario that people are going to need a bridge when everyone thought there was going to be a bridge. And we had an issue with the bridge. So for me, where I'm thinking is like, all right, that's a little weird that you're talking in that way 11 months ago. And there was very few views on this video. So not a lot of people are looking into Blend. Not a lot of people are paying attention to Blend. But now a lot of people are looking into Blend. So pretty much how I see it is, they were looking into PulseChain. They were building around PulseChain well before PulseChain even actually launched. So everyone thinks that this is something that popped up. No, this shit was planned. That's how I look at it.
And just to add on to that, if you look at the token supply of BBL and Atropa, BBL has 1,100,000 or a bunch of ones as well. So the connections to that, it's a hyperbole that you can think, oh, it's just ironic, or you can think it's ironic as well. And also, Atropa was launched this, I think, the same day or a day or two apart from Blockblend itself as well. So if you want to add money to a certain blockchain and you want to do it with a very hush-hush type of thing, Blockblend would be the perfect thing. And also, we pinpointed a amount of 100 ETH that was sent through Blockblend, but we don't know exactly where it went. So that might be a possibility of funding of Atropa itself. So that's another thing.
Thanks, son. Yeah, man. The prepaid crypto card. I heard them in the chat, talking up Blockland a little bit. I got a little bit more research to do on that part, but they are doing something with PulseChain and pDAI and Atropa. These guys are connected to the T for sure. Because I remember when you guys hit me up in that chat, and I said, "Now, let me do a couple of research," and then within, it's just happened by luck. They've got a lot of videos on YouTube. It just happened by luck that I was like, "Hey guys, pay attention to this." So let me go into that chat, and I will post that into the, for you guys to look yourselves, so you just don't think I'm just making up stuff, and send that here. So you guys could see that.
He said, "I knew you were listening in the Telegram combo. B-Roots be lurking in TG."
I was listening, man.
He be lurking.
But I be doing stuff. To be honest with you, I'll just be sitting at the computer doing. I'm always doing something. So, realize that sometimes, like yesterday, I was cooking out the whole time, the whole day. The whole day. So I really wasn't, busy to be able to like talk to people. But as I'm cooking, I'm actually listening. But I heard you guys talking about me, trying to get me to come on.
People don't realize B-Roots literally has a degen office that he goes in and and does Twitter spaces and videos.
I pay him monthly rent to actually, speaking of that, I got to pay that today.
He goes every day to an office where he degens. Hilarious.
So here is the I'm going to place it into the chat here. And fast forward to 20 minutes during this video, and this is where he starts talking about PulseChain. So it's a good video. Fast forward to 20 minutes right there. Put it into the chat. You can look at that video after you're done with this stream and check that out for yourselves. And that was 11 months ago where he was talking about PulseChain and talking about the bridge. So just fast forward now. Understand what happened during the bridge at launch, and then now put that scenario where he's talking about, and it'll probably make you raise your eyebrows like, wait, what did he just say? So,
and there's two other things that I want to talk about. I just sent you some hash on. I want to talk about before I come down to just basically just concluding everything in our thought process of things. Let me know if you put one, or I'll see it when you pull it up. So we're going to be talking about what Tsunami and some of the other people actually was trying to oh, it's minting out of thin air. But this hash kind of proven some stuff, what is doing the counter opposite of what everything is happening. If you really scroll down, just start scrolling down, I'm just want to give everybody the understanding how long this hash and these transactions are happening. So as you can see, there's a lot of swaps into these LPs, and if you keep on going down even more, there's a token minted, and then token burns. as well. So those are basically some of the things that we found. So from this single transaction, we can see that there are LP pool or basically the PulseX buy and burn mechanism getting into play, as well as seeing the correlation between pDAI and Atropa as well. As you just keep on going down, I'm going to see if I can find one of the transactional thing. Or let's go to the mintability. And it's coming from the address of OX, a bunch of zeros. Okay. And with this address, you can't really see any kind of wallets or transaction, or you can see the transactions, but the last transaction was 11 days ago. Before it was or did 2 and 2 months, and the rest were 3 months ago. And 3 months is a very good thought process, because that's when Atropa was actually launched.
Yeah.
So there's something going on with the launch process and basically the backbone of what the whole basically network. We started like calling it like a network, because like that's what it's basically doing for the PRC20s, making a backbone. So instead of having a circle or US or USDT that is a centralized thing from Singapore or China company, it's basically a decentralized basically project that is just being the backbone and providing all these different burn functions and sustainability of actually possibly making some of the ERC stables into a pegginess. So we can see all these transactions going through, and if you go and look right now to the pDAI chart, we did hit all-time high, and just looking at it, we just look at what it's doing on the 5 minute. It's doing its job. Atropa and the maker is doing their job by just, if it goes up too much, it's going to come back down a little bit. But that perfect triangle pegnonym swing has occurred numerous times on this charts since us coming together and actually going down the trenches and doing some homework. So I still hold a couple of predictions with everything. I did call short-term market cap, $10 million market cap short-term, and then of course the long-term is going to be pegged to $1. That's his opinion, not financial advice, but I do believe there is going to be enough runningness. So, and we got some cool things that us rabbit holers have started to coordinate with different people in the HEX community, also people outside the PulseChain ecosystem, because they're hearing about it and they just are still speculating about it, but like it's the best narrative in crypto right now, unless you can show me a different narrative.
There ain't no narrative better. Like it's a narrative, and I'll end it up because I do got to hit up an appointment. But there is a narrative where, PRC 20s, we were always wondering, how other communities are going to take it. And when I hear that and I see that, I say, okay, Pepe was a smashing killer narrative. It was working. And then a lot of people fudded it. It's very hard to FUD a stable coin going to $1.
And
that's better onboarding than anything in for PulseChain.
And there's no devs. There's nobody like doing the marketing, wins marketing, all that kind of stuff. It's like it's something. It's different animal.
and you're only going to get it once.
Yep,
You're only going to get it once. Like, it's either going to happen or it's not going to happen. So if you want to speculate, it's a good one to speculate on. It's not saying take all your money and run and go like that. And it's not saying don't look at it all. It's saying it's just as speculative as anything on PulseChain. I don't care if it's liquid loans. Everyone speculates on liquid loans. You speculate on fiat. You speculate on this. You speculate on that. There's something obviously happening in the background on this. It could be the one where maybe Buck's right. Maybe Buck's right. Maybe B Roots is wrong. I am admitting it's a possibility. And if I'm wrong, and then PulseChain only does it 10, 25x, and everyone's pissed off, and you be mad at those people that would be sitting in DAI, and bam, there's your 10,000x in DAI. Because you didn't play with the protocol of PulseChain and play around, you lost out. It's a possibility. So you got to find other ways to make those gains, because if you try to get too maximalist, it bites you.
Yeah. And I mean, it's not saying ape super hard, but you could speculate a little on something like this, especially with an upside of a potential 4,000x. So that's when it would reach $1. It's sitting around that. And Coach X, thanks for coming on, man. We appreciate you guys doing these blockchain research. You guys really deep dive into it. And, we don't usually bring people on, but we love you guys coming on and just dropping the knowledge of all the research that you guys have done. And we appreciate that.
And you guys have a debate happening later today on Spaces Call, correct?
Yes, correct. We're going to be debating proof of no work. Somebody in that team over there. I don't know. Maybe it won't even become a debate. It might just be a conversation.
It won't.
Education.
I think he's just marketing his
He's trying to get his coin out.
Bro, trying to get in the mix. I dig it. It's all good. I don't blame him, but I don't know.
So awesome, man. Well, dude, thanks for coming on, B-Roots. I know you got to get going. Shout out to Tony Montana ETH for the donation of, oh my gosh, Goo God. We will drop in the $50. B-Roots had to run. We will bring it up next chart or next space. And hold up. B-Roots is coming back. B-Roots, Gugag just dropped $50 to do the chart, but we got to get going, guys. I can bring it up if you want. But Coach X, thanks for coming up, man, and just bringing us this info again.
Appreciate it.
And we'll probably get you guys back on as things evolve and you guys find more stuff. We want to continue to check that out. So thanks for coming on, man.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Awesome. All right, Goo God. B-Roots had to go. I'll go ahead and bring it up. Let's check it out right here. Goo God dropping the $50 donation at the last minute, at the buzzer. All right, let's check it out, guys. Now, the thing I like this, and I just ate into this because I thought it was the meta, because I don't really like this weird Nicholas. I mean, listen, it's fine, but I didn't understand. Like, I saw this video. They're like, why are people buying Bitcoin on ETH? And it's like Harry Potter, Obama, blah, blah, blah. I thought that was kind of weird. I've been out fishing, but I came back and I saw this. But B-Roots said, once I saw SHIB, that I'm in. This chart looks good, man. This is the 12-hour right here. You guys came out at August 4th, the day before my birthday. So you guys been out for about 7 days now, and this is good growth. We're sitting at a $1.8 million market cap, 210K in liquidity, and pretty good volume, definitely for steady growth. The thing that really sold me, and someone came on the stream and talked about it, Shibarium is supposed to be coming out. If Shibarium comes out anytime soon while this thing is still going, that is a game over, in my opinion. I think you guys will be leading the way. The community's already strong. I told you me and B-Roots are in, so shout out to Tony Montana. Shout out to Goo God. We did bring this chart up earlier already. B-Roots is looking at it, but you did do the $50 donation, so we appreciate you, Goo God. However, just keep it relevant, guys, and I'm going to keep an eye on this one. I ate pretty hard around a mil market cap. And if this can do anything like Bitcoin, let's just take a look at Bitcoin right now, because this is the leading one of this new meta. Pull this up. So Bitcoin right now, let me share my full screen. Entire screen. All right, look at this. So we got Bitcoin right here. Right now it's sitting at $140 million market cap. So if you aped in at this, even now at a $1.8 million market cap, you are looking at a over 75x if this thing goes to where Bitcoin. I don't think Bitcoin's even close to done. Now their volume is a little bit higher, but if Shibarium comes out, and this is why I really speculated hard, and this is what got me even more bullish, you are going to see SHIB take over Bitcoin, in my opinion, because it is going to be all the hype on SHIB. This is going to be the coin that's out. It's already sitting high and it's looking good. The community's already built behind it. That would be extremely bullish, guys. We don't know when Shibarium's coming out. Another crazy, crazy website like all of them are having. It's funny, man. I just didn't really understand it, but this is the meta right now, whether you like it or not. You can't fight the trend. If you fight the trend, if you fight the gains of what's happening in this market, you're going to get left behind. And I didn't want to get left behind. Shout out to the PulseChain community, and shout out to Coach X for coming on and dropping knowledge, and just the SHIB community. You guys came strong today. Good God, we appreciate it. Tony Montana. And I put it out there, Tony Montana, talk to the dev. If the dev wants to possibly be featured on Shill Tank tomorrow, hit us up ASAP. Have them DM us. We'll be looking for it. Good God, we appreciate you for the donation. And shout out to everyone who was in this stream. And shout out to the fudders. I feel bad if you sold your bag, but I'm happy if you bought the dip. And we'll see you guys tomorrow on Shill Tank. See you soon.
So for those of you who want to make that change, you need some crypto to help you to make that green. Yo, they got to let your crypto king showing you how to invest and live your dreams. So for those of you who want to make that change, you need some crypto to help you to make that green. Yo.